Hello, you greatnesses. I know I haven't been around too much lately, but to be honest, we've been winning games, so it didn't really see the point. But ahead of this semi-final of the Holy Cup of yours, we've got a few injuries. So if you could see fit to guide us through, that would be great. Really appreciate it, guys. Yeah, if Munich, if you could look after us in Munich, I think we're going to need all the help we can get. Thank you. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 15, Episode 12 of The Impossible Dream with Bala, and today we're playing Greenock Morton in the IRN BRU Cup semi-final. Can we get back to the final of that competition? And then we are going off to Munich to face Bayern Munich in the first leg of our first knockout round in the Champions League. And, well, it's not much of a prize for winning the group, is it? But as you've just heard, we are ahead of this IRN BRU in a little bit of a situation with injuries. You can see here we've got so many guys. Of course, only British players can play in this competition. Beckett and Buckley are more long-term injuries, which is unfortunate. But then we have just a lot of players here. De Mayo is almost back. It would have been a great game to get him some match fitness in, but he's not. He's one day. It's so tempting. O'Connor, Garmy, Turpey, they're all almost back, but not quite. So it just puts us in a little bit of a sticky situation ahead of this semi-final. Now, there's two games to catch you up on since last episode, so let's go and get caught up on those. The first one being in the league against Carnarvon. We took an early lead when Amika Thompson crossed for Mikael Holick. McMyer took advantage of some hesitant defending to make it 2-0. And Nicolin combined with Puklin for our third. Before Susnik and then McMyer added goals before half-time. And Puklin was involved again after the break for Fomin to get our sixth. So a really good performance this one, 6-0, Holick with a goal, McMyer, and McMyer's second was his 100th for Bala Town. What a player he has been for us, and I tell you what, he's playing in the league this season, it's all Markley-esque numbers those, isn't it? So 100 goals for Bala Town. Excellent stuff. That's, of course, in all competitions, not just in the league. Puklin, Susnik and Fomin with the other goals. Absolute domination. And to be honest, you love to see it. Although it hurts a little bit when you're playing the likes of, Reece Williams and a couple of others. Morgan, Gordon, of course, who was formerly at our club. Buchland as well. Carnarvon are a little bit like a Bala Town B-side. Anyway, next up, it was our old enemy, the New Saints, in the league. Louis Corrier gave us a first half lead. And Mikael Holick pounced on poor defending to make it 2-0 in the second half. So he didn't really finish well in this game, absolutely dominated them, 33 shots on goal, 22 on target, 2 goals in the back of the net. Corrier with a penalty, Holick wrapped it up for us early in the second half. Again, Maxwell and Susnik playing at the back together did quite well, which is promising coming into this Bayern Munich tie, hopefully he does a job for us. But yeah, it was a good result. We didn't finish particularly well, but in the end, we did get the job done. We do have a game in between these two today against Met Uni. I'll play through that and show you the highlights again. Quick look up, that's not what we want to do, at the league table. We've already secured ourselves Europa League football for next year. The Premier League is just a matter of time. But we do park the league again for one side today, and it is all about the IRN BRU Cup semi-final and then Bayern Munich in the first leg. We just need to be in it for the second leg, don't we? This is what we're doing here against Greenock Morton. You can see we are the favourites, so of course that doesn't take into account, the players that we're playing. But look who the opposition manager is. It's good to see him again. It's going to be Henry Jones. Formerly, of course, at our parish. Formerly, of course, a coach and a player with us. He's a good manager. It is good to see him branching out and getting himself his own job. I did try to bring him back when he got sacked from Dundee, but no such luck. But yeah, so we're going to be up against a former favourite of ours. It's an adventurous, direct style of play that he likes to use. We're going to see a little bit of a bus park here from them. We can see all their other ins and outs here as well. They're currently sitting mid-table in the Scottish Championship. If you can't see that, it says 6th. We'll click on it so you can have a bit of a better look. So they're in mid-table, and they're a chance at the playoffs, but not really. But anyway, you can see there, they definitely are a direct team, aren't they? This is a team that we're sending out to try and get the job done for us. So it's Corrier in goal. It's Gurke and Tony as the back two. Dewey Moore is going to play down the right and Parry down the left. Brewerton, York and Garmy, he is injured, but we just don't have any other midfielders, so he's going to play as the advanced playmaker in this one. Sam Evans, not ideal. He's going to go as the number 10. It's going to be Allmark and Isaac up top. And well, let's just hope we can sneak through this, because it's, we can see we've got a youngster on the bench. Will make his debut if he comes in, and Stuart Staxitzkla. Yeah, we'll have to change his name. So they have come out as we were expecting them to in a little bit of a bus park there, so that's all well and good. Transfer window, as you probably guessed, has closed and nothing else happened. Telton got their proof of points. Let's just take a little bit of pressure off them here, shall we? Play your game, you win, you're capable of that. Let's go with that. There we go with passion, some passion and faith. And hopefully Allmark and Isaac up top can get the job done for us. And here we go. So it's going to, I guess the bright side is that if we do lose, we lose to Henry Jones, so that's not the worst thing that could happen. But obviously we do want to try and win. I was very tempted to put DeMayo on the bench and give him a little bit of a run out at the end, but we've got the Cardiff Met uni game. I'll play him in that one, then we can give him a little bit of time, then we'll have him on the bench then for the Bayern Munich game. Ball into the box there from Greenock Morton. Ball back in. Oh, it's off the post. It's scrambling around and hacked off the line by Tony. Saved by the bell. Well, the Tony, as the case may be. Let's get creative here, boys. Come on. Here we go. And the highlight begins. It's Gurke with a throw. In for Brewerton. Back to Gurke. Can we get something going? Ball over the top there for Isaac. It's not much of an angle. Oh, somehow, though, Jason Isaac has managed to find the back of the net. 1-0 to Bala Town. They got creative, which was exactly what we asked them to do. Let's tell them to concentrate now, and I have no idea how Jason Isaac has managed to score from there. Nice ball down the line from Gurke. I was thinking pull it back for Allmark. I'm not sure what Allmark was doing. How has he scored from there? In off the post on the far side. That's a wonderful finish from Jason Isaac. He continues to develop nicely for us. He's looking as though he could be a very, very useful player for us. Another ball into the box, and that's just over the bar from Tony. But we're getting closer again, which is nice to see. Allmark only playing a 6.5. We'll demand a little bit more. We really don't have many options on the bench. The one option we do have is to switch to wingers. And that is literally the only option that we have. But 1-0 at the break. Not been a classic. Let's give it an assertive guard against complacency. That's sort of woken people up. I wonder if we try switching Garmy and Evans around. We're not really getting anything from Evans in the little bit further forward there. So if we drop him in a little bit. Sam Evans is one of these players that's really frustrating. He is a good creative player. I'm just really, really struggling to get the best out of him. He says he wants to play as a number 10 as a young Gonch. But he just doesn't seem to get involved in the game, which makes me wonder if it's the way I'm playing, maybe. There's a ball wide. Can we get to that? We can. Parry's there. Clears it forward. Nobody's up there, though. And Greenock Morton with a shot, and it's just past the post. We'll give Correa the benefit of the doubt, so he had that covered. Here we go. Garmy over a free kick. It's another good one. It's at the back post, and Sam York's hit the side netting. Let's give it a demand more. We've got a nervous-looking Brewerton. Sam Evans is still not really involved. Allmark is not having a great game. Sam Evans takes the corner to the back post, and Garmy's header is over the bar. Let's maybe back it off of attacking. We are just starting to get the better of him here, but I wonder if we raise the tempo and maybe take it off. Take it off looking for the overlaps, because it's not really working for us right now. Let's get creative, boys. If we can get a second goal, I just about back us to say we've been solid enough defensively to see it through. Dewey Moore is not having a good game out there, so we've got nothing to lose by bringing Ewan on, so we'll do that. Allmark is not, he's not impressing, is he? He's not impressing. Do we switch to wingers late on here? If we didn't look as good defensively as we are, I would definitely consider doing it, but I don't really see a sense in changing it, just in case it messes up the way we're defending. And there's the second goal. Joel Tony gets it. A 7th of the season for him. Denny Garmy with the assist, and that should do it. That should be enough. That should get us into the final now. We'll demand a little bit more, and I'm not sure who we're playing in the final, but hopefully it won't matter. We should have a lot of those players back fit from injury as well, which will help. And we should be able to field a relatively strong side, only just onside. Actually, it was Tony was fine. It was whoever was at the back post behind him that was the risk. Sam Evans to take another corner. It's a very narrow field, isn't it? Headed away. Allmark should probably be closer to goal, given that he's a target man. He gives the ball away. He just wants to keep it interesting. That's all it is. Here we go with Christie getting forward. Can we get a block in here? We're working him into a good position for us. And Correa has, in the end, a relatively simple save. But Allmark, mate, you're not helping your cause. This is stoppage time. It should be us into the final. There it is. And that is us back in the IRN BRU final. We've snuck through there. I'm really happy with that because it wasn't ideal with the team or the players that we didn't have available. So well done, boys. You're in the final. Congratulations. So Bala secure victory at Capello Park. Well done to us. Now, do we have the final yet? Tony, he was threatening, wasn't he? Really, really good. Really, really good game from Tony. He's too good at that level, isn't he? IRN BRU, do we have a final? We don't yet. So it'll either be Queen of the South or Hamilton. We'll find out, presumably, in the next day or so who that is. But guys, wait right there. Next up, it's Bayern Munich. We go back into Champions League action. Okay, welcome back. Now, we do have the draw for the IRN BRU final. It is going to be Queen of the South. They beat Hamilton in the semi-final, so that's something to look forward to. We, of course, have the Bayern Munich game coming up here in just a second, which I am already feeling sick to my stomach about. And we also have to catch up on the Cardiff Met Uni game. But before any of that, it is the time of the season where we need to start getting Viewers Player of the Year nominees. If this Bayern Munich plan doesn't go to plan, which, let's face it, it's probably not going to. It might, you never know. You never know. But we are getting, the season winds down rapidly, as we know, once we're out of Europe. So, in the comments, guys, who has been your best player or our favourite player for Bala Town this season? Let me know, and we'll start to get a nominees list together. Now, there is one game, as I said, to catch you up on against Cardiff Met Uni. We only needed a point from this one to be crowned champions. So, let's go see if we could do it. We took the lead through Louis Coria. KDH made it 2-0 at half-time before Danny Gami parted the defence for Matteo Freschi. And KDH secured the title with his second. So there we go, it was comfortable on the day, comfortable over the season. Coria with a nice one to lead us off. It was KDH with a double, Freschi with a good one off the bench as well. De Mayo did make his comeback from injury. We gave him about 60-odd minutes and then took him off to bring on Freschi, or 70 minutes he got. And he did okay, but he's going to work his way back slowly. So that is it. That's job done. Premiership champions for a 15th consecutive season. And, well, in the end, we've done it quite comfortably, though it didn't look that way at the start of the year, did it, when we were dropping points left, right, and centre. So that's league done. Let's have a look what we're doing here, though, against Bayern Munich. This is absolutely huge, and I feel, as I said, quite sick. To be honest, we're not the favourites coming to this one. Maybe a little bit of hope in that they're in woeful form. Obviously they're playing better teams than what we're playing, but maybe the morale's down. You never know. You never know. All right, let's have a look here. They are a Robbie Nelson coach team. Now, we've played them once before when he was manager, I think, because I made fun of him and then they beat us quite comfortably. He's been there for 3 years. They're a balanced, standard style of play. We're not actually expecting. We're expecting sort of a 4-2-4 kind of a formation. So the downside to that is that we don't really know what we can expect from them because they're going to be different to this. But that's how they have been playing. And this is a team we're sending out. We're not going to change anything. We're away from home in the first leg. We're going to try and score any goals we can to have away goals when we come home. So it's Coria at the back in net. It's Thompson. It's Maxwell making his Champions League debut next to Susnik and Nosta. Nicolin and Arias go in midfield. It's Puklen, Holick and Fomin. It's Freschi up top. We've got Mackmeyer, DeMayo, Coria, Brewerton, JJ, Tony and Thiel on the bench. It's a strong bench, it's a strong side. But is it good enough to beat Bayern Munich? Okay, so they have gone very, very attacking, which makes me a little bit nervous, to be honest. But, well, what can we do? We've just got to do our best and see how we go. Gomez wants them to go out there, prove a point today. With the underdogs, show them what we've got. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's go with a little bit of passion and faith. And, I mean, I'd love to say we have nothing to lose, but we do. It's the Champions League. Alright, this is it. Champions League anthem in Bayern Munich's home ground. It's, Allianz Arena, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, if we can just get goals, we just need to be in it for the second leg, ideally. And we'll see where we go from there. Arias gets a ball forward. It's a decent one to find Holick. He's got Freschi with him in the box. Holick goes himself, though. And, well, not bad, but we'll just call it a warning shot, shall we? We'll tell you what, we're getting our fair share of possession here. We've got a corner to defend, though. Ball in. Can we get that away? It's off the post, is it? A little bit of luck. Susnik hacks it clear. And is that a sign things are going to go our way, or is that just a sign that they're just warming up? Enriquez, the highlight's going to continue. No, it does end there, thankfully. They have come back into it. Here we go with Holick. What can he do? Holick, he loses out. Maybe a little bit silly there. It's a good header from Maxwell, but not really to a teammate. You need to be a little bit better than that now, mate. Come on, we're taking a step up in class here. Duarte has it. He gets a cross in. It's a missed header from Susnik. And we're down 1-0. And what have you done, Susnik? Oh, it wasn't a difficult header. He's just misread it. It's not. Oh, he's not under any pressure. There's nothing Coria could do, and we're 1-0 down. Oh, that is so disappointing to concede a goal like that. We've told him to concentrate. Ball out. All right, we've got a chance here with Puklin. Can he get a little bit of magic into the box for us? It's tackled away. It's tackled away again. It's outside the penalty area. We're going to go and have a look because, you know, that's what we do. The question now is, can we get someone on the end of it? Susnik owes us for that error. I wonder if he can get himself on the end of something. He's a decent threat in the air. Hakan Kosologu is he the referee or is he the player that's being looked at for the foul? Probably the player's been looked at for the foul, isn't it? It is outside the box because we knew that already. And, well, let's see what we can do. Can we make the most of this? It's right there, right on the edge, isn't it? Oh, why couldn't it have been a foot inside? Here we go with Arias. Bit of quality, mate. It's decent, but it's headed away and hacked clear, and that'll do it for the highlight. Another highlight begins. Now, what we don't want, of course, is a second goal. It's a two-legged tie and an away goal would make a huge difference. Noster's been done there. Chipped in, and this time we'll give Susnik the benefit of the doubt and say he did enough there to put him off. Let's show some passion, boys. Come on. Nikolin's not having a good game. We do have Coria on the bench now. Now, he's not the best defensively. Arias has picked up a booking, which means he will miss the second leg. That is a blow. Nikolin is having an absolute nightmare out there. We're not quite doing enough to get into the game, so let's raise the tempo. And will there be more for the second half? It's not been a bad game. We've been at least their equals, and it's just one error. One error that has cost us there. Do we say... do we play up the revenge side of things? Assertively, let's try that. Nikolin, mate, you need to be better. You need to be better. He was the man that made the mistake for the goal. I don't think so. Don't get yourself sent off, Arias. Susnik, don't get yourself sent off. Or another booking. Can you imagine if we were without Susnik and Beckett for the second leg? That would be disastrous, wouldn't it? We got Puklin. He's fired up. We need a little bit more from you, mate. We just need a little bit more from everybody, don't we? Let's get creative, boys. Come on. We've raised the tempo now, so we'll see how that works for us. Freshy's not having a great game. Nikolin's getting worse. Arias with a free kick. It's a decent one, and it is off the line. Oh, that's unlucky. Fomin tries to get it back in. It's blocked away. It's going to be a throw, but off the line. We were that close. Alright, it might be time to maybe make some changes. We'll try a demand more shout. We're not getting anything out of Nikolin. So let's get Coria on for him as a deep-lying playmaker. Actually, you know what we could maybe do? Could we use Arias in that role? No, he's not really any better defensively. The sensible thing to do would be to bring Brewerton on, but we've seen before he's not quite up to this level. We've got another highlight. Oh, come on, boys. 1-0 is salvageable. 2-0 is questionable. Come on. We won the group. We deserve to go through here, boys. Thompson is not the best header. It's there. It's, I don't like where this is headed. Can we win it back? No, we can't. And, oh, it's across the face of goal. It's fine. We're not doing too bad, are we? It's that one error. That's the frustrating thing about this. One error, and it's costing us so far. All right, let's look to change things again. Let's look to pass it into space. Let's exploit the middle. Look for the overlaps. I wonder if we just need to be a little bit narrower as well. If we're just a little bit too far apart. All right, Noster with a throw. It's there for Holick. Come on, Holick. We need some magic from somebody. Noster blocked away. Are we going to get to that? We are. Arias is there for Coria. There's a good ball for Thompson. He nods it down. White shirts, mate. White shirts. Can we win that? No, I thought it was going to one of our players. And here comes Thayday, or however you say that name, to blitzring. Oh, and he's going. Oh, he's hit the post. Well, there's a let-off for us. Maxwell clears it away, and we've got another highlight. Pukland to Noster. We need those little link-ups down the right-hand side. They've been so good for us. Noster going, penalty ref. No, it's not a penalty, and it's cleared away. Can we get to that first? No, we can't. And they look as though they're just starting to come into this, aren't they? They're just getting on top of us. What we might look to do do we look to counter press and go at them a little bit more defensively? You get the feeling they're going to smash one in here, aren't they? They're pinging it around. There's the ball. It's forward. Is it going to stay in? It is. We get it there with Noster. Noster clears it. Can we go up the other end? No. We can't get out, can we? Okay, so what we're going to do after this highlight, hopefully it's not going to be a goal for them, though you get the feeling it's been very, very long, and that's exactly where it's headed. I've hit the post again. I tell you what, we can't say we haven't had luck in this one. We're going to counter press them, and we're going to go and try and shut them down. Yeah, it might cost us a goal, but I get sitting back like this, I get the feeling it's going to come against us anyway. Let's get DeMeo on for Freshie. And what else can we do? There's not really too much else. I'm tempted to bring Big Mac on, but let's hold him back. I wonder if we bring Big Mac on for just right at the end here, just to try and get that away goal. Let's bring Big Mac on for Holick. Or do we want to bring him on for... No, let's bring him on for Holick. Let's go 2 men up front. And let's just try and get some balls into that box. And see what we can do. If there is something here for us, an away goal would be absolutely magnificent if we could get it. Let's not pass into space. Let's just get it into the box, please. Come on, Big Mac. Does he have a moment of magic in Europe left in his legs of his? Oh, let's get creative. Is there something there? It's not. It's 1-0, and it's that silly error from Susnik. And we're going to be with missing some players in the second leg as well through bookings. But we are in the tie. You get the feeling we really did need that away goal, though. So youthful Bala Town come unstuck. It's a decent effort. Is the away goal it could come back and haunt us. If we look at how we've gone other home games in the league so far, we've conceded goals. We've won 3-2 against Celtic and we won 3-2 against Atletico Madrid. If we do that now against Bayern Munich, we will lose the tie. So we need to be that little bit better. But we're still there. It's still on. And that's, I think, all we could really ask for, isn't it? But guys, that's it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. We'll be back next time for that second leg against Bayern Munich. And then we'll have the IRN BRU Cup final as well against Queen of the South. So that's a big episode to look forward to. Until then, guys, I've been Aussie, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.